And in other news tonight, community members are in mourning. Gus Kalaris, a local legend and owner of Gus and YiaYia's ice cream cart or ice ball cart in Allegheny Commons Park, has died. KDKA's Ricky Sayer spent the afternoon talking with some people who knew him well.
It is hard to find people who are universally beloved. Gus was one of those people. And all throughout the day, people stopped by his cart here in Allegheny Commons Park to pay their respects. There is nothing like a sweet treat on a hot day, and in Pittsburgh, there is no sweet treat like an ice ball at Gus and YiaYia's.
No matter how stressful my day was, coming here for an ice was just kind of the highlight of the day.
That ice was served with a side of sweetness from a man who'd been on the job for 70 years.
We were attracted to him because he was a sweet man. Him and YiaYia both were both sweet people.
YiaYia passed away in 2016. Her husband, Gus Kalaris, passed away last night at the age of 92.
I've lost a friend, and the North Side has lost a historian.
It's the end of a saga.
One that began when Gus started working at his father's cart at just 8 years old. He'd taken over the business in his 20s.
He loved the stand. The stand was his life.
He was always friendly. He always had something good to say, and he remembered your flavors.
True dedication. I don't know anybody that could put the dedication in that Gus has over the years for one job.
Manager Michael Spanos says the future of the stand is not guaranteed and that they'll evaluate where things stand at the end of the season.
They have to stay. It's a legacy in Pittsburgh.
It's really difficult to put into words why Gus is so important, because Gus is a smell. He is a taste. He is a feeling in your heart.
The sort of thing that made him special.
It goes back to the old days, an older and quieter, more gentler time of how life was. As simple as a cup of ice and some syrup on it.
A recipe simple enough to turn any sour day sweet. Gus was like a father to the manager, so much so that many believe that to actually be the case. There was even this one woman who stopped by today and asked the manager, "How's your dad?" Well, he had to break the news to her about what happened. They hugged. We definitely saw a lot of those today. In Allegheny Commons Park, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.